Good afternoon, class. Wait. Where's everyone?
Well, teacher, your terrible decision making and procrastination made you not finish this speech by the end of the week, meaning you lost your chance of doing this entire presentation and video in an actual classroom. And then the people that you originally agreed to make a video with you ended up canceling last minute. So, yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Anyways, today we're going to be learning about destructive behaviors in relationships, aka the dark side of interpersonal communication. Aggression only moves in one direction. It creates more aggression. Stated by Margaret J. Wheatley, anger creates more anger. Destructive relationship behaviors can ruin self-esteem, create trust issues, and sometimes cost someone's life. Another quote from the book The City by Diane Kunitz. Because the deception requires both bold lies and lies of omission, it stains the soul, muddies the conscience, and blurs the vision. It puts you at risk of headlong descent into greater darkness. Aggression and deception has a long-term damaging effect on the person's inner moral, psychological state, and the inner sense of what is right or wrong. In other words, it stains the soul. Aggression comes in many different forms. The basics are verbal aggression, deception, psychological abuse, bullying, and infidelity. Verbal aggression is a communication intended to hurt the other person. Examples could be attack on character, competence, background, physical appearance, and many more. Bullying is when an individual targets another who is viewed as weaker. Different types of bullying are physical bullying, verbal bullying, relational bullying, and cyberbullying. Physical bullying includes the person causing harm to physically put their hands on the victim, such as slapping, kicking, punching, pulling hair, etc. Here could be an example. I really don't like you. Verbal bullying includes threats, degrading comments, put down, and much more.
You're so stupid.
Relational bullying is the use of social groups to target one person. It's most common in middle and high schools. This type of bullying includes spreading rumors, excluding the victim from social events, betrayal, humiliation, and much more. Hey guys, let's all exclude Cowie from doing things with us because she stinks, right guys? Cyberbullying is a bit more complicated than the other types of bullying, as it occurs on the internet through electronics. Two types of cyberbullying is flaming, which is the bully posts vulgar or abusive posts. Another is outing, when the bully posts personal information of the victim, which is also most commonly known as doxing. Yes, sir.
I have a question. What can bullying have effect on the victim or target?
Amazing question, random man who just appeared in the middle of my classroom. Bullying can cause suicidal thoughts, depression, low self-esteem. Parts of verbal aggression can also be summed out to hurtful messages, which are evaluations, accusations, directives, informative statements, statements of desire, advising statements, questions, threats, jokes, and lies. Evaluations are statements that judge and overall estimate someone's or something's value. Accusations are putting something or someone at fault, most commonly in money problems. Just like in the name, directives are direct orders. Things like leave me alone or stay away from me are examples of directives. Informative statements reveal unnecessary information that could have easily been kept secret. It's often intended to hurt the other person. Statement of desire indicates what the person would have preferred than what they have. Advising statements are advice given that when it wasn't even asked for. This is often hurtful when the other person wasn't even seeking advice. Sometimes questions can be a form of hurtful messages or verbal aggression. Questions can imply something negative when asked. Threats are messages intended to harm an individual, whether it's physical or psychological. Jokes include pranks, witty remarks that are played off as funny but are actually intended to hurt the others either emotionally or physically. Lies are statements that are meant to deceive others. When lies are caught, the resulting feeling is often betrayal. Deception is when one lies to others. It can range from small things to more significant and important things. 3 types of deception are falsification, concealment, equivocation. Falsification is when an individual purposely gives false information. It is the most common form of deception. Concealment occurs when the person withholds the information from someone, where they technically didn't tell a lie but didn't let on the full story. Equivocation is a form of deception that occurs when a statement is said but could have had deeper or more than one meaning. Infidelity is the act of being unfaithful to a spouse, more typically known as cheating. Many people consider infidelity as a form of deception. There are 2 types of infidelity: emotional and sexual. Emotional infidelity is the formation of a deep emotional bond that often includes covertness and emotional exclusion. A form of emotional infidelity includes internet infidelity, which includes when the relationship occurs online. Sexual infidelity involves physical contact and sexual activities.
I have a question. What are the consequences of deception and infidelity?
Amazing question, another random man who just randomly appeared in the middle of my class. Infidelity can lead to the destruction of trust and communication, as well as emotional distress and lowered self-esteem. All behavioristic can be extremely damaging to relationships and can even destroy them. All of these different destructive behaviors can be met by healthier responses, though sometimes it is better to just walk away from the situation. Thank you.